do this video topic. Okay. So we're going to wait till we get more people in here. If you're having dinner, come on in. Bottoms up. Okay. This is how you get rid of a narcissist. This is how you get rid of psychopaths and narcissists. This is 100% guaranteed going to work. I know some of y'all say, I just can't get rid of these narcissists. I can't get rid of them. But this is a guaranteed. Okay? So get yourself some little wine. Yes, you can have wine on the no carb diet. So get you a little bit of wine, you know, on the grain free diet, low glucose diet, low glucose fruit diet, you can still have wine. Okay? We're going to wait till we get more people in here to do this video topic. Yes, we are. This is how you get rid of the narcissist. Let me get close up on this video. This is how you get rid of the narcissist. Okay? If you're not sure, watch this video. Okay? Guaranteed. We got some people coming in late. It's a shame y'all don't find my videos anymore. I'm waiting until I get more people in here. Yeah. All right. We don't get enough people in here. I'm trying to wait till we get more people in here. How many people want to find out how to get rid of narcissistic people? I know some of y'all say you can't get rid of them. You can't you can't get them to go away for good, but I can tell y'all the secret. The secret to getting rid of narcissists is to go back to loving yourself the way you did before you met them. When I tell y'all it works, it works. Okay? The narcissists, they like to destroy beautiful things. Okay? They like to destroy people who was doing pretty good when they met them. So literally put a lot of your energy into yourself. Like, don't put nobody before you. Literally become a little conceited, become very self-absorbed. I know this sounds weird because, like, no, that's narcissistic. The narcissists want you to think that that's narcissistic. Okay? Narcissism has a lot to do with how you treat other people versus yourself. So being self-absorbed and putting a lot of your energy into you doesn't mean you're a narcissist. If you're not taking advantage of people and abusing people and disrespecting people out here, then you're not a narcissist. The narcissist wants you to think if you put yourself, if you don't chase them, if you chase yourself, they want you to think that you're the narcissist. And if you finally realize that, nah, they're the narcissist because how they treat you, and you say, I'm going to chase myself, I'm going to chase the power that I once had before I met them, I'm going to chase the beauty, I'm going to chase the lifestyle I had before I met them, I chase all that, they will leave you alone. When I tell you, because they will be so pissed off, boiling inside, that you had the audacity to even think you can go back to have the power you had before you met them. They will be offended. They will take it as an insult. They will be like, oh, like, I need to get away from you because you proven to me that I'm not that powerful. They'll want to get away from you because you're proving to them right before their eyes that they're not that powerful. You're not using words. You're not using threats. You're not using stonewall. You're literally using self-absorption. That's what you're using. You're so much into yourself. And you literally are programming yourself. You're doing this on a regular. You have a schedule, a routine where it's like all about you. They will leave you alone. And when you're around them, if you have no tolerance for them trying to sacrifice you in any kind of way. They will leave you alone. And this is the truth, okay? Uh, this is, what wine is this? I think this is red tail. I think this is red tail wine. So let's say you become so much into you that the moment they devalue you a minute, if they just devalue you for a second, you walk away. You ghost them. Ghost them over every little bit of devaluing you. The smallest bit of devalue, you ghost. You walk out. You just straight up leave. You just straight up hang up the phone without warning. They will leave you alone. Now, they're going to go around telling everybody that you think you're better than them. They're going to go around telling everybody that you're conceited, that you overrating yourself, that you're the narcissist. But everyone knows how you treat people versus how they treat people. So they're going to know who the real narcissist is. So it doesn't matter. Hi, everybody. So it doesn't matter, okay? They have a trail of victims. You don't. So it doesn't matter if they go around telling anybody that you think you're better. When somebody asks how, they're not going to be able to say how. Okay? Okay? But a part of being silent when they do you wrong is that you still have to be self-involved. See, sitting there just silent and stonewalling ain't enough. You got to literally become self-involved. So let's say you go out on a dinner date with this person, okay, who's a narcissist, and they're giving every woman attention on the floor but you. Sitting there silent and not speaking to them is not enough. You literally need to go on as if you didn't come with them. You need to continue on your night as if all you went out was with yourself. You went out with yourself. And that's what I mean by being self-involved, okay? They will literally cut you off. If you can't cut the narcissist off, this is how you get them to cut you off. This is how I got my narcissist ex to get out of my life. This is how I got rid of him. We would be at a bar, he worked at or whatever, and he would entertain other women. When I just became self-absorbed, when I went off and walked off and went and danced with any guy I wanted to, gave my number to any guy I wanted to, when I was just all in my energy and wasn't really catering to his, I was acting like I never even came with him. He got so upset, so frustrated, and I literally didn't care. I literally didn't care. And when he tried to dismiss me, and I said, "Well, you was with somebody, I was with somebody. We had a good night." And when I did that, he was like, "You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get you a jitney home." I didn't even say, "Okay, go ahead." I just walked out. Like, I don't even need your jitney, bruh. I got me so much that I walked out without your jitney fear. I walked out without goodbye. And I didn't apologize for dismissing you. Because you know that you dismissed me. I didn't apologize for walking out the bar and leaving you hanging. I'm not apologizing. You tried to make me look like a butt clown. I'm not apologizing. So I never apologized, and that's exactly how we broke up. Now, for some reason, because we had history, he thought that I was going to answer his calls. But he didn't know a part of me leaving him, walking out on him like that, was me saying, I'm all about me, and I'm involved. I'm involved with me. So I'm not leaving out to punish you. I'm not ghosting you to punish you. I'm ghosting you so you know who I am to me. So you understand who I am to me. I'm not even going to answer your call so you know who I am to me. I'm not even going to be waiting around for you. Actually, I'm going to be dating somebody else the next day. And I did. The point that I'm making is when you're with a narcissist, they train you to be so involved into their energy. They're literally teaching you to depend on their energy. A lot of people say the narcissist is the leeching off of you. They teach you to depend on their presence. They teach you to depend on them to tell you when to love you, when to love yourself. They teach you to wait around to be guided back to yourself. This is wild, y'all. This is deep. When you say, I don't need you for none of that, bruh. I don't need you to tell me when to get some sleep. I don't need you. I don't need you to tell me when I'm gaining weight, when I'm losing weight, when I'm looking. I already know this. I'm on it. I'm on it, bruh. I don't need you to tell me or show me when I'm worth dancing on a date. I'm already going out on a date with somebody. Like, I don't need you to tell me. Y'all, this is some deep stuff. Okay? Look, get to the point where it'll be like, I don't give a damn what you did. I don't give a damn who you are. Literally to the narcissist, like, I don't even care to understand you. I just want you to realize that I'm focusing on understanding myself. And you're gonna find out because you're gonna see how I'm glowing up. And how I'm not even telling you I'm glowing up. How I'm just glowing up and not even bragging about it to you. I'm not even saying, look what I did. Look at me. Don't you see? No, I don't even want you to acknowledge my, first of all, narcissist, I don't even want you to acknowledge my worth. Because I don't need it. And this is how you got to get to. Now, you gotta actually build a life that is everything that you want it to be. Okay? Excuse me, that you want it to be. Because the main thing they want to do is control and dictate your entire life. They want to control your life in a way that makes you dependent on them, codependent on them. When you say, I'm just going to go and live my life the way I want to live it or whatever, and you literally you don't want to hear their feedback, you don't give a damn, they get so offended by that, y'all. They literally will back away from you. And that's exactly what you want. Okay? When I stopped needing my narcissist father to validate my worth as his child, and I just went on with my life and just was happy and was doing me, he started getting triggered. He started calling and harassing and cussing me out and trying to cuss me out through people. I was like, I don't care. He's a narcissist. I'm enjoying my life. F him. Okay? And he was bitter. He was bitter. The narcissist was actually bitter towards me. And when he got bitter, I knew that he understood how much of my value that I knew that I had. I knew that he knew that I knew my value because he was so bitter. So that's how you get rid of them. They don't want you to see their bitterness. And when you prioritize your self-love over waiting around for them and stuff, all that type of stuff, they will get bitter. Y'all got to understand, a lot of these narcissists have been catered to so much. They have been glorified by their parents, by people out in these streets, by exes, by their mamas. Like, so they just can't believe that you would actually think that your self-worth is more important than theirs. They just can't believe you would actually think that. They're literally devastated that you're not glorifying them, that you're not hanging on their every word, that you're not chasing their energy, that you're not looking for validation. They just cannot believe it. That the love bombing is nothing to you. They can't believe it. They can't believe that you're not waiting to date them or have sex with them. You're not doing that. They just can't believe that you're like, F it. I got a life to live, bro. I got a life to live. They cannot believe that, and they will literally leave you alone. And they definitely will start a smear campaign. But who cares? You know how you're treating people, so it don't matter. Okay? All right. I'll see y'all later. I did y'all a little evening video. I really hope y'all realize this, okay? Realize that it's your self-care, that it's your self-involved and self-care that makes the narcissist decide to deal with you and not to deal with you. And if you can put your self-care and your self-love in their hands, they will love you. They will make you think they love you. They will keep you on the shelf. They will keep you around, at least on standby. But when you like, look, I don't need you to remind me of my worth. You can tell, cause I got a little bit of conceitedness to me now. Like, they hate conceited people, yet they are sitting there grandiose. Narcissists, often, even the vulnerable ones, are very grandiose. And they think that what they got going on is better than yours. They do. And if they see in their head, they're telling themselves all the things that they think you're not working that they're working with. So they get offended, like, how can you be so self-involved? And I didn't told you what I'm working with versus what you're working with. That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. And you're like, I don't care. Okay, so you got a better car than me. You got 4 women and I only got you. I don't care. Okay, so you make more money than me. Or, okay, so you're younger than me. You got more muscle than me. I don't care. When you're in that energy, they get triggered. Because you got to understand, the narcissist uses everything about them to get new fuel. And when you tell them it ain't all that, they be like nervous, like, I need you to validate. They say, I need you to validate what I'm working with so I know if it's going to get new fuel. And you say, I don't really care what you're working with. Then they start getting nervous, like, maybe I'm not all that. Hold on for a minute. Hold on. Get away from that. They say, maybe I'm not all that on it to get new fuel. Maybe I'm all not on it. And then they don't like the fact that you're giving them some doubts in their own self-worth by you not catering to their energy and waiting on it and chasing it. They see you as an attack on their delusions of their self-worth, on their ability to get fuel and replace you. They feel like your conceitedness is attacking it. So they be like, nah, you gotta go. You gotta go. Okay? They want to protect their delusional mindset that they can put everybody and anybody under their spell. Y'all. Y'all, this is the truth. Okay, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Have a good evening. I did an evening video. How many people are in here? All right. Thank you for the donations, everybody. If you'd like to send a donation, you can send donations to my Cash App at @ Coach V Hunter. Bye.